We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. Down the first baseline, Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Striding in, Bryan Reynolds. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 4. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Josh Bell. Rizzo is there. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Pirates leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Mitch Keller will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Keller is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Fouled off. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Dyson into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Polanco, still ranging back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 3-0. Digging in, Kevin Newman. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's Baez. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Newman rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Grounded to short. Baez has it, and that's the first out.
The catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Stepping up to the plate, David Bote. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the Ivy. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in, Victor Caratini. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Bote stands at second with no outs. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he misses 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Adam Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Bryan Reynolds.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bryan Reynolds. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Still even at 2-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Josh Bell in for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Chris Bryant now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Nope. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Moran is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Javier Baez is on deck. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, his second of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Javier Baez. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's running again. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, David Bote, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 1. Leading off the inning, Kevin Newman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The first baseman, Colin.
Ready now, Colin Moran. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full count, 3-2.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
2-2.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Two pitch is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now the 2-1 pitch. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready on 1 and 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
In now, Adam Frazier. 2 and 2 to Adam Frazier. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Digging in once again, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 2. Nick Burdi will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready to.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Count this ball, 3-2.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Polanco looking up. Gone!
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson's there. And the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 2. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 30.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Colin Moran. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes
he's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play, side retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 3.
Yeah, but it was a good change up, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty, but you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now, Robbie Erlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Just short, hit hard. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Kipnis runs. Pitches high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Brandon Morrow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 15.
In now, Brian Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Polanco is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Jason Hayward is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground out for short. Newman fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Jeremy Jeffress will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready for another chance? Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field. Number 5, Albert Almora.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jacob Stallings. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Caratini reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And into bat next, the speedy Jarrod Dyson. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Kyle Crick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, David Bote. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and 2 strikes. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
3-2.
You got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Cubs are down in order. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Dylan Maples comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 36.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. 2 balls and a strike now, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, Gregory Polanco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled away. crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another shot now, Josh Bell. He was a ground-out victim last time up. All even now, 2-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Fouled off. 2 out with a man at first. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
10-4 the final in this game. Chicago put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Tyler Chatwood earns his first win of the season. Mitch Keller permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now